होगा दूर अंधेरा। शिव का कर लो ध्यान, आ रहा पावन पुण्य सवेरा। से आए अपने आप को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Today is Baba's Murli of 25/03/2023 Sakar Murli. In this Murli especially, Baba has said this is a wonderful Pathshala. This is wonderful school because this is a school where God himself teaches. In any other school, God descends and teaches. This never happens. So here God himself comes and from impure purifies us. From human beings to deities, God transforms us. This is another wonderful thing. And to become from impure to pure, or from human beings to deities, Baba has specially has told to make effort, that we need to walk, eat, drink, sleep. We need to think about Baba and inheritance. Then we can become the masters of the new world. In these two things, Baba has specially pulled our attention in today's Murli. So now we will listen to today's Murli. In essence, Baba says, "Sweet children, this is a wonderful school where the purifier Father, the ocean of knowledge, gives you the nectar of knowledge and purifies you. There is no other school like this one. So here, the ocean of knowledge gives us the nectar of knowledge and purifies you all. There is no other school like this one. So the question is, what piece of advice should you take in order for the Father to become your helper at every moment? What piece of advice should you take in order for the Father to become your helper at every moment?" So the answer is, Baba advises you, "Children, continue to remember me like a genie." Baba advises you, "Children, continue to remember me like a genie. While eating, sitting and moving around, remove your intellect from everywhere else and connect them to me. Do the service of remembering the Father and heaven. This is the help you give. This remembrance will make you into the masters of heaven. This is an inexpensive bargain. This is an inexpensive bargain. When you have courage, Baba becomes your helper at every moment. The children who remain courageous receive help from God." So today Baba said, do the service of remembering the Father and heaven. This is the help you give. This remembrance will make you into the masters of heaven. This is an inexpensive bargain. When you have courage, Baba becomes your helper at every moment. The children who remain courageous receive help from God. So the song for the day is, the heart says, thanks to the one who has given it support. The song is, the heart says thanks to the one who has given it support. Om Shanti. You children heard the song. Who is that says, child, child? Surely it is the Father who says child. In fact, the world knows that it is the Supreme Father who says child. He is called the Supreme Soul, that is God. All of you are children. You children are studying in this school to change from human beings into deities. You know that the unlimited Father is teaching you. He is the Father and also the teacher. The mother and father have many children. The number of children will continue to increase a great deal. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul sits here and teaches you. This is a wonder. There isn't any other school as wonderful or unique as this one. You children know that the ocean of knowledge, who is also the purifier, is giving you the nectar of knowledge and is purifying you. People sing, O purifier, come. Therefore, this world is surely impure and there is also a pure world. The new world, the new home is said to be pure. That home then has to become old. So you children know that this is an old world. There was a new world. So Baba awakens our awareness and Baba says there was a new world. There was a lot of happiness there. You children heard the song. Those people simply sing that on the path of devotion, but you are now in practical forms. So Baba says that this is the song of the devotion, but in the practical form in confluence age, we all experience it. So Baba says, we use the song of the path of devotion for knowledge. You children know that the Father has come to take everyone back home. He is the purifier, and so He will purify everyone and take them back home. So He is the purifier, so He will make us pure and then only He will take us back home. So Baba says, talk to yourself in this way. This world is definitely impure. Impure human beings bow down to the pure deity idols and pure sannyasis. However, there is only the one purifier Father. Everyone remembers that one who purifies everyone because it is the task of the Father alone to liberate the whole world from sorrow. Everyone remembers that one who purifies everyone because this is the task of the Father alone to liberate the whole world from sorrow. What causes you sorrow? The vices. What are the names of the vices? They are the evil spirit of lust, anger and impure arrogance. A body is all called matter like bhoot. Bodies are said to be made of 5 elements, that is, of matter. Souls are separate from that. A soul sheds a body and takes another. You children now see the new world and are also studying for that. So Baba is again and again bringing us on track that why we are studying. Baba is telling us the aim and objective of our study. That is, you children now see the new world and are also studying for that. People believe that destruction will take place and that a great war has to take place, but they don't know what will happen after that, because the God of the Gita has been shown in the Copper Age. The God of the Gita taught you Raj Yoga. Shri Krishna cannot teach it. They have mentioned Shri Krishna's name in the Gita and shown him in the Copper Age. That is confusing. We too had that confusion, but our confusion has now been removed. So Baba says that we were also in the confusion of devotion, but Baba has now removed us. People have reached degradation, but we are now going into salvation, the day through knowledge. We were all in darkness, but now Baba is taking us to light. Light means knowledge. The Father says, I am the ocean of knowledge. No one else can give you knowledge. Only the one is called the ocean of knowledge, and the Gangas of knowledge emerge from him. Shiv Shakti Ganga of knowledge has been remembered. That is the Ganga of water which continues to flow. It isn't the Ganga of water that has been remembered. So it is not like anywhere the river can flow, but you, river of knowledge, you can go anywhere and you can give knowledge to anyone. So that is the water of that is the Ganga of water which continues to flow. It isn't the Ganga of water can go wherever it wants. No, you Ganga of knowledge can go wherever you want and give knowledge. You Ganga of knowledge emerge there. Those people think that the Ganga emerged in such and such a place, and so they create a Gomukh. Gomukh means the cow mouth there. In fact, you daughters are the Gomukh. This knowledge emerges from the mouth of you Gomukhs. You are the true Ganga of knowledge who have emerged from the ocean of knowledge. The knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world is explained to you. Only the Father is called knowledgeful. Only He is the world almighty and the one with Only He is the world almighty, the one with all powers. He knows all the Vedas and the Granth. He explains the essence of all of those to you. He knows all the Vedas and the Granth. He explains the essence of all of those to you. There should only be one religious scriptures for each religion. For instance, there is one Srimad Bhagavad Gita and there is only one Bible. Abraham came and established the religion of Islam, and then others continued to come after him. Whatever he said was then made into a religious scripture. They didn't do that immediately. At that time, he had to establish a religion. All of those scriptures were made later. The Father says all the Vedas, scriptures, chanting, tapasya, etc. are cult of devotion. This is the cult of knowledge. The period of devotion is now ending, so the Father comes and gives knowledge to purify the impure. You know that you are now Brahmins and that you will then become deities. You have the full account of 84 births in your intellects. You are now Brahmins, the mouth-born creation of Brahma. Baba says, we are now Brahmins, the mouth-born creation of Brahma. Previously we belonged to Shudra clan and we now belong to the Brahmin clan. Only you Brahmin knows this. No one who belongs to the deity religion exists now. Hindus don't know that they truly belonged to the deity clan and that they now belong to the Shudra clan. They forgot their own religion, became corrupt in their religion and their actions and have become poverty stricken. You children have now come to understand the meaning of Hum So Hum from the Father. We souls are resident of the supreme abode. We come here and play our parts. Baba says we souls are residents of the supreme abode. We come here and play our parts. We first went to the golden age into the deity clan, and we then went into the merchant and the Shudra clans, and we will again go into the deity clan. You So Baba has explained about all the clans and how many births you will take in every age, but you know for how many births you will remain in each clan. However, Baba would not sit here and tell you everything for about each birth. He tells you everything in a nutshell. Just know the seed and the tree, that's all. The father is the seed. We are members of the Kalp tree. We came from supreme abode to play our parts. From the golden age we went around the cycle. Those of other religions came at their own time. Then when destruction takes place, all souls will go back home. They will then come down number-wise at their own time to establish their religions. You have all of these secrets in your intellect. So the beginning, middle and the end of the world cycle is in the intellect of we children. So children says, Baba, we become the masters of heaven through what you teach us. No one else can give us happiness that you give us. So Baba says, no one can give the super sensuous joy, the happiness like Baba. So all human beings only give temporary happiness. Even animals give that. The life of human beings is said to be the most valuable. So in the Lokik also the parents give happiness to their children, but the happiness for 21 births that only one Supreme Father can give. So the life of human being is said to be the most valuable. It is only human beings who can become deities. Human beings can become the masters of the world. Baba, no one else can give us the happiness that you give us. Baba, you give us, Baba, you make us into the masters of the world. You are the creator of the world. Simply remember the Father, that's all. There is no question of Hatha Yoga, etc. in this. So the Father who has given so much happiness, we need to remember Baba like this. You belong to the Father and you know that Baba is the creator of the new world. You belong to the Father and you know that Baba is the creator of the new world. Baba has come from the supreme abode. He is the most beloved Father. Everyone remembers him. No matter what religion someone belongs to, he or she would definitely say, "Oh God, the Father, Allah," or "Oh God." The Father says, I live after giving happiness to everyone, and this is why everyone remembers me on the path of devotion. At the end, when Baba comes, in the end, Baba gives happiness to everyone in the path of devotion also. So all the souls of the world in variety ways remember only one God. So Baba says, I leave after giving happiness to everyone, and this is why everyone remembers me on the path of devotion. I have now come once again to give you happiness. Then for half a cycle no one will remember me. Maya does not reside there that she would cause you sorrow. You become deities, the masters of the world, and so this should remain in the hearts of you children day and night. Baba, you are making us into the masters of the world. So this should remain in the hearts of all of you children day and night, that we are going to become the rulers of the new world, masters of the new world. So we have a right to that. If the father is creating the new world, he will make the children only the masters. We have a right to that. The father is creating heaven, the new world, and so he would surely make you children into the masters of that. God, the Father, creates heaven, so why are all of us not in heaven? If everyone were in heaven, there wouldn't be hell. This is a play of victory and defeat, happiness and sorrow. The new world then becomes old. The new world then becomes old. Who makes it new? Who makes it old? How does this world cycle turn? You have all of this in your intellects. In the golden and silver ages, there are the sun and moon dynasties, and the other religion then emerge in the copper age. So Baba is awakening our remembrance, awakening our memories that whatever happened in the previous cycle will now repeat in the same way. You children know that the golden age will start once again, the old world will end and the new one will come. People think that the world will still continue to grow older and that there is still a lot of time. The Father says, you are in extreme darkness. Baba says to the world that you are in extreme darkness, destruction is just ahead. I have come to purify the impure world. Previously, there was no one here. Children are now continuing to be created through the mouth of Brahma. There must definitely be innumerable children of Prajapita Brahma. They will study for they have to study for they have to become deities once again. Those who promise the Father to become pure and who become spinners of the discus of self-realization are the ones who will claim the fortune of the kingdom. So Baba has given a condition that those who promise the Father to become pure and spinners of discus of self-realization are the ones who will claim their fortune of the kingdom. Not everyone will claim it. All the rest will settle their karmic accounts and go back home. Baba is once again establishing the deity religion. All other religions are to be destroyed. The great war is just ahead. The God of Gita sits here and explains the secret of the history and geography. The praise of God is separate from the praise of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna cannot be called the seed of human world tree or the world almighty authority. Sri Krishna is the deity. Sri Krishna cannot be called the seed of the human world tree or the world almighty authority. There is only the one who is the world almighty authority. The praise of the sun dynasty is different and that of the moon dynasty. The praise of the sun dynasty is different from that of the moon dynasty. The praise of the merchant and Shudra dynasty is also different. Each one's praise is his or her own. The chief minister is the chief minister and the governor is the governor. Not everyone can be the same. All of these matters have to be understood. People don't know that you are making Bharat into heaven. You are establishing the kingdom for yourself in an incognito way with non-violence. So Baba says, this is our non-violent war. There is neither the violence of the sword of lust, nor of using the hands and feet or shooting someone. You don't have to take up weapons, etc. You Brahmins know that with Baba's help, you are once again making Bharat like a diamond, exactly as you did in the previous cycle. So the people in the path of devotion, they just praise the golden era of Bharat, but we are practically helping Baba in creating heaven. So Baba says this is a spiritual service, whereas the other people do physical service. They are becoming elevated. We are becoming elevated by following Baba's Srimad. All the rest continue to become corrupt by following the dictates of human beings. Everyone definitely has to come down. Devotion is at first unadulterated, and that is very good devotion too. They worship just the one, and then in the second grade they worship the deities. Then they even start worshipping cats, dogs, stones, dust, and even the five elements. That is called adulterated devotion. They become adulterated from unadulterated. The Father is now teaching you unadulterated yoga while living at home with your families, while eating and drinking. You simply have to remember the Father and your inheritance. All of this requires effort. Although you may come and go from your home, simply remember Baba with your intellect in an incognito way. Baba says do everything but simply remember Father. There isn't even any need to say Ram Ram or salutation to Shiva with your mouths. Simply remember the Father, Baba, in the incognito. Simply remember the Father. Baba is the incognito, knowledge, ocean of knowledge. He knows the whole world cycle. He is called the Supreme Soul. This one is a soul and he receives knowledge from that Father. So Baba is talking about Brahma Baba. This one is a soul and he receives knowledge from that Father. Imbibe all of these things and then inspire others to do the same. Poor people continue to search for the path. They don't know anything. Poor people continue to search for the path. They don't know anything. You know that the land of peace is the land of nirvana from where all souls come. Heaven is the land of happiness and hell is the land of sorrow, the land of Maya. That heaven is the land of Vishnu and this hell is the land of Ravan. The Father says you simply have to remember the Father and your inheritance. That's all. If your intellect goes anywhere else, remove it from there. While eating, drinking, walking, simply remember me, your Father. It is very easy. For instance, when someone lives abroad but his wife is in India, then although they are far apart, his intellect would still remember her. We too are so far away, yet our intellects have to remember the Father from whom we receive so much happiness. We receive sorrow from everyone else. Baba says, the one who is the one who gives happiness, the one who loves us, the one who purifies us, we should keep remembering him from the bottom of our heart. Human beings cannot give constant happiness to human beings. Human beings cannot give constant happiness to human beings. The Father says, continue to remember me like a genie. Simply. So you've heard the story of a genie. Whenever genie was free, he used to ask for work. So whenever your mind is free, just take it to Baba. Simply remember the Father and heaven. Baba says, I don't say much, just simply remember me, the Father and heaven. Do this service for me. I'm serving you to inspire you to remember me. So Baba says, do this service for me. I'm serving you to inspire you to remember me. You then have to stay in remembrance of Baba in order to serve. Take this advice. This is the help you give. Children who remains courageous receive help from God. This remembrance will make you into the masters of the world. This is such an inexpensive bargain. Those gurus make you wander around a great deal. When the Supreme Sadguru comes, there is no further need to adopt any gurus. The whole system of adopting gurus then disappears. All will have attained salvation at that time. When the one Sadguru comes, all the customs and systems of adopting innumerable gurus are removed for half a cycle. So in the golden age, silver age, there is no need for a guru. Those systems will continue again on the path of devotion. In the golden age, there are no gurus. There is never untimely death there. You receive health, wealth and happiness for 21 births. No one else can give you this. You are receiving health, wealth and happiness from the Father, and all the rest will go to the land of Nirvana. So, such Father, how much with love we should remember Baba. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found, who are the spinners of the discus of self-realization, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. We spiritual children says spiritual Mother, Father, Bab Dada, love, remembrance and good morning to the Mother, Father, Bab Dada. Essence for Dharna. Follow Srimad and do spiritual service to make Bharat become like a diamond. Remember the Father in an incognito way and become elevated. First point is follow Srimad and do spiritual service to make Bharat become like a diamond. Remember the Father in an incognito way and become elevated. Second point, talk to yourself. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. Baba, no one else can give me the happiness that you give. Baba, I am becoming the masters of the world through the study that you teach us. I have a right to the new world that you are creating. So second point is talk to yourself, have a heart-to-heart conversation. Baba, no one else can give me the happiness that you give. Baba, I am becoming the masters of the world through the study that you teach us. I have a right to the new world that you are creating. Blessing. Blessings from the Murli today. May you sit in the cottage of your forehead and experience the sweetness of introversion as a true embodiment of tapasya. May you sit in the cottage of your forehead and experience the sweetness of introversion as a true embodiment of tapasya. The children who control their words and save their time and energy automatically experience the sweetness of introversion. The children who control their words and save their time and energy automatically experience the sweetness of introversion. There is the difference of day and night between the sweetness of introversion and the sweetness of words and interaction. An introverted soul constantly sits in the cottage of his forehead and experiences being an embodiment of tapasya. An introverted soul constantly sits in the cottage of his forehead and experiences being an embodiment of tapasya. He observes silence of the mind with no waste thoughts and silence of the mouth with no words. So there is the in this way he experiences the alaukic sweetness of introversion. In this way he experiences the alaukic sweetness of introversion. So Baba has given the blessing of being introverted today. Slogan is, those who know the secrets of everything and remain happy in every situation are Jnani souls, are knowledgeable souls. Those who know the secrets of everything and remain happy in every situation are Jnani souls. Om Shanti. Today's Avyakt direction. Just like money, if we do not accumulate, then at time we get deceived. So here also, if your treasures are not accumulated, then when a big paper would come, then mind and intellect will feel empty and there won't be power. So keep accumulating your treasures. Keep elevated thoughts full. Don't keep it empty. This treasure of elevated thoughts will become the basis of inheritance. So Baba has said to accumulate elevated thoughts. Om Shanti.
शांतिवन निवासी समर्पित भाई बहनें 6 बजे सरस्वती भवन के बगीचे में पहुँचे। आदरणीय दादी रतन मोहिनी जी मधुबन निवासी समर्पित भाई बहनों के साथ अपना 99वां बर्थडे मनाएंगे और मधुबन निवासी समर्पित भाई बहनों का वहाँ बगीचे में ही आज रात्रि का ब्रह्मा भोजन रहेगा। तो सभी मधुबन निवासी समर्पित भाई बहनें, ट्रायल वाले भाई बहनों को हार्दिक निमंत्रण है। और अभी रिट्रीट से संबंधित सूचनाएं इशिता बहन जी देंगी।
ओम शांति। अकाउंट्स एजुकेशन रिट्रीट में आए हुए सभी भाई बहनों के लिए आज की दिनचर्या रहेगी। 9 से 9:15 बजे तक योग रहेगा। 9:15 से 10:30 कैश बेसिस अकाउंटिंग आदरणीय ललित भाई जी लेंगे। 10:30 से 11:15 TDS ऑन वेरियस पेमेंट्स CA मानसी बहन लेंगे। 11:15 से 12 बजे तक बुक्स एंड रिकॉर्ड्स रोल 17 AA आदरणीय ललित भाई जी लेंगे। 12 से 1 ऑडिट रिपोर्ट फॉर्म 10B एंड ITR 7 CA निखिल भाई जी लेंगे। शाम का सत्र चालू होगा 4 से 4:15 योग रहेगा। 4:15 से 5:30 कनेक्ट वन सॉफ्टवेयर पार्ट 1 की ट्रेनिंग सौरभ भाई जी लेंगे। 5:30 से 6:15 सेफ्टी फ्रॉम बैंकिंग फ्रॉड्स वायरसेस मालवेयर्स इन मोबाइल फोन्स कंप्यूटर्स लैपटॉप्स, ये भी सौरभ भाई जी लेंगे। और 6:15 से 7 बजे तक कनेक्ट वन सॉफ्टवेयर का पार्ट 2 ट्रेनिंग रहेगा। 7 बजे से 8 बजे तक आदरणीय मुन्नी दीदी जी हमारे बीच में पहुंचेंगे, जहां गिफ्ट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कंट्रीब्यूशन फॉर यज्ञ फीडबैक और वोट ऑफ थैंक्स होगा। 8:30 से 9:30 इम्पॉर्टेंट डिस्कशन रहेगा। कल सुबह का सत्र नाश्ते के पश्चात तपोवन में रहेगा, जहां पैनल डिस्कशन पिकनिक और गरबा भी होगा। साथ ही साथ जैसे कल भी बताया था कि टेलीग्राम के BK अकाउंट एंड क्वेश्चन आंसर ग्रुप में प्रश्न पूछे जाएंगे, अतः अपने मोबाइल फ़ोन में टेलीग्राम ऐप डाउनलोड करें जिन्होंने नहीं करा है। गिफ्ट विनिंग प्रश्न भी टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में ही पूछा जाता है। तो आज का सत्र 9 बजे से आरंभ होगा, तो उसके पूर्व आप जरूर से पधारें। ओम शांति।
ओम शांति। ओम शांति। अभी एक मोबाइल मिला है, जिस किसी का गुम हुआ है स्टेज के पीछे से आकर ले लें। डायमंड हॉल में 10 मिनट की सेवा है, जो भाई बहनें सेवा दे सकते हैं अभी योग के बाद स्टेज के सामने आ जाएंगे, और अभी हम 2 मिनट बाबा की याद में बैठेंगे। ओम शांति।